Most people's association with the issue of waste management is typically through a cleanliness drive or a beautification drive. While it is a good activity for personal understanding of impact of littering, but it doesn't solve the problem of a dump site. Often it will shift here or there because dump sites or a black spot is created because of gap in the collection system. We were dealing with a similar issue on Wind Tunnel Road, where next to the Air Force Station and a school, there was a very stubborn dump site which had remained so for a decade or more through multiple cleanliness drives. So we wanted to understand what were the underlying causes, where was the gap in the collection system. So what we did was we did a literal spying. We made a person sit across the road, observed for 48 hours working through shifts as to who was dumping there, and we realized that most of the dumping was happening in two slots. So morning 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock were people who were leaving early for work, hence they couldn't give the waste to the collection vehicle which used to typically come between 8 to 10. And there were a lot of restaurants which were, when they closed in the night around 12 o'clock, they were quite small to store waste in their shops. So they would dump the waste across the road in this dump site. We also did a survey of the nearby houses and shops to understand, what kind of waste they were generating, and also did awareness that it is good to give segregated waste. That's when it can be turned into resources. And we decided to set up Kasa Kiosk. We called Kasa means waste in Kannada, and kiosk was like we wanted to sound it like a place which was a small place which was open, you can walk in and do your activities. It was a very small setup that we wanted to put up because it was on a pavement. So it was just about 8 by 10 square feet structure. It was made from bamboo to make it look very different and beautiful. The good part was that even the municipality came on board with the idea for them to allow it on the pavement. They also wanted to participate in this experiment as to how something like this will address the problem of black spots and dump sites. And as we set it up, there was a lot of media coverage, and our own team did a lot of awareness around. And we started getting pretty good response over a period of, I would say, about a month. We started getting about 100 odd people coming in every day and giving their waste.
You may ask, how is Kasa Kiosk different from a public bin with segregated bins? Well, Kasa Kiosk is a manned kiosk. It has a person who stands there. It is not open throughout the day. It is open early in the morning, maybe from 4 or 5 a.m. till 9 a.m. and then in the evening from 5 p.m. till about 9 or 10 p.m. The reason why it is open at these two slots is because in the morning when people are leaving early to office and the collection vehicle has not yet come, or if they have missed the collection for some reason, they can drop their segregated waste at this manned kiosk. And in the evening when shops are closing and they don't know where to drop their waste and they go and dump it on the footpaths, they can actually go and drop it in the Kasa kiosks.
So this first Kasa kiosk was installed in the year 2019. See, during the initial days, we have faced challenges in operationalizing this Kasa kiosk. There were dumping happening in the middle of the night from 12 to 3, 4 a.m. And also there were issues with respect to waste clearance from the Kasa kiosk on a daily basis. We overcame all these challenges and successfully ran this Kasa kiosk for a period of 3+ years, even during COVID. Then, based on the learnings from this Kasa kiosk, we replicated this in a big dump site, which used to be called as the mother of all dump sites near Passport Office, Kormangla. So this Kasa kiosk also operated for 2 years. This was a great help for the residents in Rajendra Nagar, LR Nagar, which is largely a low income community. So this concept was, appreciated and later replicated by the local municipality and also the surrounding municipalities of Bengaluru. And they have installed Kasa kiosks in multiple locations in the city and also in Hebbagodi CMC. A Kasa kiosk is successful only if we take care of the following points. Number one, there is good awareness amongst the community about the location and the timings of operations. Number two, there is regular waste clearance from the Kasa kiosk. Number three, there is continuous operations going on without a break. Number four, regular monitoring of Kasa kiosk through night patrolling, CCTV cameras, and penalizing the defaulters. Having said all this, a Kasa kiosk is not a replacement for door to door collection. It can only act as a supplement where it is needed.